you hear about this NFL? There's two NFL players now. One from the Vikings and one from
the
Ravens.
one on the Ravens, he with his wife and the bunch on the elevator stuff. Okay, domestic violence under any circumstances is very, very bad, and we should condone it. But at the same time, we should also get all the information before we realize and cause problems with people.
Mm-hmm.
The people that support the Baltimore Ravens, with Ray's on, they came into the stadium yesterday to watch the team beat Pittsburgh 26-6, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they were wearing the jersey shirts of the player in support of the player. So you know what? And the woman that got hit, she said that the media should mind their own business and let us solve our own problems personally and not put us in not with our lives. Because his career now is over based on that. Now, as far as Peterson, he's the running back for the Minnesota Vikings.
Right.
He happens to be one of the best players in football. Has been indicted for child abuse, and that's because he disciplines his kid. Now the question is, what is child abuse and what is disciplinary action? And it goes back to the PC.
Political correctness.
Right. We have the children have more respect for the adults, and they grew up with more respect, and there was less crime based on that fact. What changed is the PC police, the PC people, and what used to be able to take a whack on the person's behind is now considered child abuse.
Right.
And it's wrong because that little hit once in a while may just change a kid from being a good kid, from being a bad kid to a good kid. And because right now, they are not getting disciplined in any way they learn any. There's no lessons learned, and these kids think that everything is okay because the parents are afraid to discipline these children when they're bad because they're afraid that the neighbor's going to call the cops on and take the kid away.
Right. Yeah, I know.
So the point is I don't know what the circumstances totally on Peterson's case, but if he was being accused of child abuse because he was disciplining his kid for something, that kid did something wrong, then these people who are dying should go to hell.
Yeah, I know.
Because they're responsible for the crime rates in the area. If he did something that's really wrong, then he deserves punishment. But until we know the full facts, let's wait and see.
Right. See, and that's the problem with the news right now. They're jumping before we get the full story.
I don't know. There's people. The kids acting bad in the restaurant. Maybe 2, 3, 4 years old, and you tell them to sit down and behave and everything, and it doesn't work. So you give them a little smack on his tush, and then the next thing you know, the cops are there telling you that you just abused your child.
Right.
Because somebody's sitting down the booth, so you hit the child on the tush, they're disciplining him, and they didn't like it, so they go and they call the cops on you. Meanwhile, the kid. That kid, so if he stops from being disciplined, is going to end up being a crook someday, or a thief, or a mother, or a con man, or whatever it may be.
Right.
Because he's not learning right from wrong. They should lose the idea of respect.
Right.
Your parents years ago were more able to discipline you as an individual, and then later on you grew up to be disciplinarians themselves, and you have more respect. Everybody has more respect.
Yep. You're right.